Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming back if you're following my decluttering and organisational journey to get out of the mess that I'm in. So here you can see I've got a massive stack of toys that I took down to declutter. There's still more upstairs, but I wanted to get a lot of the small ones out to start going through, start purging, to just make a bit more room to sort the rest out. So you can see you can see the cats there. They'll be jumping in and out, and I've also got the girls here helping me, and we're looking at the toys and trying to decide what we've got, what to keep and what to get rid of. You'll see I'm starting emptying and sorting and just making a big pile, but I very quickly get overwhelmed. My plan was to try and empty as much out as possible and then use the boxes to sort categories of toys, so like baby things or vehicles, but it didn't quite go to plan. So there was a lot of everything and a lot of miscellaneous toys that I didn't really know where to put. So the sorting and the categorizing didn't really go as I anticipated. But so I'm tipping everything out, but you'll see quickly I start to get quite overwhelmed, and you'll see me talk about that in a minute. I don't feel like it was a very successful declutter at all. I'm already stressed, you can see. Okay, so I've just come in here for a second because I am feeling really, really stressed and really overwhelmed. I have no idea how to do this. I literally have no idea. I'm looking at stuff and I'm thinking there's far too much here. I can see there's far too much here, but equally I don't want to give away good stuff that we might need, and the stuff that I think could be donated, the kids don't want to donate. And I'm getting frustrated with them, and I shouldn't be getting frustrated because they want to keep what they can keep. And I know this is why parents declutter when their kids are sleeping, but I really don't like the idea of giving away something that they treasure. Yeah, I don't want to be one of the parents who just gives away the things that their kids love, and then when they go to look for them, they're not there. And I remember as a kid losing stuff or breaking stuff that I really cared about and being really upset by it. So I try to get them involved because I think it's probably a good life skill to have, but then equally I'm getting really, really stressed because they won't part with trash and stuff that I think is not very useful. So I'm just trying to kind of regroup myself. I think because I started with really easy stuff, the first bit of toy decluttering I did that I'd already earmarked for going, and because I managed to get rid of like 6 bags, I was kind of thinking this was going to be easier. And now I've just taken loads of toys down and they don't want to get rid of anything, and I'm really overwhelmed because there's toys everywhere and I don't know what to do, because I feel stuck. I feel really stuck. And I also feel that I'm posting stuff that's making me look really vulnerable on YouTube, and that's making me nervous as well. But I'm trying to be honest, and I'm trying to show you the real life stressful decluttering journey that we're on, and all the ups and the downs and the struggles. And right now I just want to go and hide in the bathroom, but I can't. The girls are happy, they've got some new toys to play with, but it looks like a bomb's gone off and I don't know what to do. Just give myself a pep talk, say you can do this, just sort it out. Even if you get rid of 5 toys, yes, it's been a bit of a waste of a morning because I thought we were going to get rid of half of them, but if you get rid of 5 toys, then it's 5 less, and then maybe it just has to be little by little. Maybe that's what they need. Maybe they can't just get rid of all their toys, and maybe I'm not ready to, because I'm just as bad with the baby toys and sentimental stuff. I can't let it go, and that's the stuff they probably could let go, so maybe I'm the problem. Maybe it just needs to be, you know, a little bit at a time. Or as one of the lovely YouTube ladies that I follow, Erica Lucas, says, one drawer at a time. So maybe I need to just slow down and just readjust my expectations a little bit, thinking that I could declutter this whole house in a couple of weeks. It's not going to happen. But I don't want to give up. So yeah, Come on, we can do this. Onwards and upwards. I'm going to go tackle it again. So I've just gone back in here, kind of having given myself that pep talk and trying to motivate myself to carry on and make some sort of progress. But as I was saying, I didn't feel like it was overall a very successful morning. It was quite a lot of time, at least 2 hours, that I could have spent on other things. So I was feeling quite fed up at the end of this. And that's, I guess, why if you saw the title on the thumbnail, I wasn't really going to post this video, because having done it, I felt really deflated and I felt like it was not a great video to be putting out when my whole mission is to sort my life out and declutter and get organised. However, I said at the beginning of this journey that the point was to help other mums who have got in a similar mess and to share my journey honestly. So I thought it was important to do that. And that means sharing the good days where you get rid of 6 bags of stuff and you're feeling confident, and the really bad days where you spent the whole morning feeling like you've wasted your time. And today was one of those days. And yeah, I feel it's important to be honest and to put that out there. I watch a lot of these videos myself, getting organised, decluttering, motivational content. And a lot of them, mums start with very little toys. They come in and they sort the whole room out, and an hour later it's pristine and they're getting rid of loads of toys. And I love them and it's amazing, but that's not my journey, and that's not what this is about. This is about a long kind of backlog of bad decisions and buying too much and storing it immaculately when we were in our other house and not realising the extent of the problem until we moved. So now we are kind of on a different journey and a different trajectory to try and minimise a little bit more. I'm never going to be a minimalist, I don't think, but I want to be a little bit more minimal so that we can use spaces and use rooms without, not being able to do things because of all the stuff piled everywhere. So that's the plan, and that's why I decided to post this video, even though it feels a bit counterintuitive. But there you go. So you can see I'm doing lots of moving stuff around, which just again felt very frustrating doing it, because I'm chucking stuff in a pile that we can get rid of, and that was great, but most of the time I'm putting stuff back in boxes that I've just taken out, and didn't feel terribly productive. But there you go. The cats are jumping all over the place as well, as you'll see. They can be quite tricky when it comes to projects like this, because they'll see an empty box and they instantly will jump into it, or they'll be just jumping around all the stuff, which makes it quite tricky as well. Particularly one of the cats is quite old, so we kind of just, if she goes to sleep in a box, we try and let her sleep in the box for a little while without disturbing her too much, but they don't always get on the best, so it can end in fights, so you have to manage that as well. So yeah, I'm moving a lot of stuff around. I'm sorry about the camera angle, it's probably not the best. In hindsight, I think maybe next time I'll do a bit more kind of close up and talk you through some of the decisions that I'm making and the thoughts I'm having. I think that's why I left the room to do the recording when I was feeling overwhelmed, just to give you a bit of insight. It can be difficult with the kids, and I think I had the washing machine going here as well, so sometimes it's not great planning on my part, but yeah, it might be helpful for you to hear some of those thoughts as I'm kind of picking out toys and what I'm kind of thinking about. So the kids were struggling to let go of stuff. They were getting excited that they had lots of new toys that they hadn't seen in a little while, and didn't really want to part with a lot. But as I said in the part of the video earlier, I was also struggling, and I guess when I was editing this and looking through it, it made me think a lot about what I'm modelling for the children. They're hearing me say, oh, this is from when you were really young. Oh, I love this. I can't let go of this. I want to hold on to this a bit longer, or getting a bit emotional looking at stuff. And yes, there's memories attached to it. And yes, it's really hard to let go. It reminds me of when they were tiny, and that time goes so fast. But I guess it made me think, if they're hearing me respond to items with talk about memories and feelings and, oh, I need to hold on to the item because it's special, then I'm kind of modelling that for them too, which probably isn't terribly helpful for them. So I think it's something maybe I need to be a little bit more mindful of going forward in the future. So here's the final pile of stuff that I've managed to get rid of. It's small, but it's better than nothing. We're going to reframe it positively, and we'll tackle more next time. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and consider subscribing if you want to see more, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks, bye.